Hello, my loves. It's Good Friday. And this is it's my favorite day. It feels like the day where no one can lie to you. You know what I mean? It is the most sadistic, dark, comedy of horrors in the story of Jesus, where he gets put in a sham trial. He is denied by his best friend, that his best friend even knows him. He is forced to carry a piece of wood that he will be nailed to, and then he'll suffocate to death. And anyone who wants a Precious Moments version of faith, this is just not gonna get it here. And we have a God who became a person to show us up close what it would be like to love all the right things, and then lives through this horror show of what the world does to things that are good. And they nail him up. The same people who yelled how much they loved him last Sunday are yelling, crucify him, crucify him. And then he'll just hang there for hours, suffocating to death. And that, to me, there's so much permission here to be honest. I get a lot of mail from people who have way harder jobs and way more important lives than me. And they do insanely hard things. And they go out to the front lines of everything. And they say do you even know what I've seen? This world, the horror and the beauty in the same breath. Do you even know what I've seen? And I feel like Good Friday is our day where we say we should be able to see this with our own eyes. We can look at Jesus suffering on the cross and say, I know what it means for the world to be so broken that even if God came, we would kill him. There's this theologian. There was a lot of intense theology, obviously, that came out of World War II, in which people were looking at the Holocaust and being how do we make sense of human goodness? How do we make sense? And we see this every time there's mass suffering, is we need a God and a faith that can account for our incredible capacity to live in the light of God's love, and simultaneously the overwhelming brokenness of it. And Jurgen Moltmann, this theologian, said look, after Good Friday, he said it better, Germans. He said Good Friday does this for us. Anything that we say that's true about God needs to be said within earshot of a dying Christ. And what a good standard that for the rest of the year, we need to be able to say good and beautiful and true things about each other. But when you say it, just test it. Picture standing there, seeing a man bleed out who is only full of love, and think can I say this true thing here? And if you can, and if we can, I think we'll be able to see the need for justice more clearly, the need for sheltering and loving the weak. If we stand there, then I think we will know better, who we're supposed to love. Good Friday. We're such sadists for calling it that. Okay, my loves, have a beautiful, terrible Good Friday.